Hi, I'm Doughty. I'm a mortician and a death acceptance advocate. In America right now, there are basically two routes that your dead body can go down. You go the quote-unquote traditional route, which is the chemical embalming, the makeup, the suit, the flowers, the heavy casket buried in the cemetery. Or you go the cremation route, which is increasingly popular. And cremation is really great, it's much less expensive, so it's a good thing for price, but we're kind of losing our connection with death and ritual a little bit. So what I do as a mortician is actually a little bit different than your typical mortician. I work more in the DIY death space, I guess you could say. And what that means is that it's totally safe and totally legal for families to take care of their own dead. People have this conception that the body starts to turn immediately and you have this decomposing corpse in your living room. That's completely not true. The bacteria in decomposition is not the same bacteria that causes disease, even. So under most circumstances, you're under no threat from the dead body. The dead body is your friend. You're actually safer being next to a dead body than you are on an airplane, really, as far as getting diseases. The really cool thing about do-it-yourself funerals is that each one can be completely unique to you. When you go to a more traditional funeral home, you're gonna get the same casket options, the same service options, but when you do it yourself, really anything goes. You have a 2 to 3 day period in the home where the body's there that you can have a party if you want, you can chant, you can have a movie screening, you can do really whatever is meaningful for the person who's died or for your family, and you don't have anyone telling you who that person was or what is honorable or respectful to do with their body. We are definitely in a place now where we don't like talking about death. It feels like a taboo. It feels like you're gonna bring the whole room down if you talk about it at all or dare speak its name. But there's totally a way out of it. It wasn't like this in American culture 100 years ago, and it doesn't have to be like this in American culture 5 years from now. In the future, if we make a commitment to having more open conversations about it, the same way we have with sex, it's completely possible, and it starts with deciding that death is totally natural and not weird and not icky or morbid or spooky-ooky, and that kind of starts with you speaking up about it.